Hello, Professor.
Hello, how are you?
Very good. Uh, I'd like to ask you some questions. What are the 3,000 plus level courses that you teach?
I teach at the 3000 level, I teach agricultural finance, which based on our numbering system is Ag Econ 3603. That has prerequisites of 34, 23, and I believe it's 3213. Quantitative methods and farm and ranch management are prereqs to Ag Econ 3603, which is Ag Finance. So most of our students coming in the China Ag program will take Ag Finance either their second semester here or in our program through our program here at OSU, or sometimes even on into their third semester, their first semester of their senior year, because they have to get those prerequisites out of the way first. Right now, I teach all of the sections of Ag Econ 3603. So that's one section in the fall and two sections in the spring. In addition to that, I teach the 4,000 level agricultural finance, the advanced ag finance, listed as 4613 in our course numbering system. That's for students who want to focus a little bit more in the finance area and learn a little bit more about agricultural finance. Sometimes I teach the advanced farm and ranch management class, which is Ag Econ 4403. Normally that's taught in the spring. This coming spring, I will not be teaching that class because I have some other responsibilities, but quite often I'll teach 4403 as well.
How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for 25 years. I started my teaching career in 1995. I started at Kansas State University, our neighboring state here to the north. That's where I did my undergraduate work and obtained my master's degree. So I returned there to teach for about the first 15 years of my teaching career. I've been here with Oklahoma State for not quite 10 years in this department.
It's pretty long. What are some of your favorite memories while teaching at OSU?
I like seeing students succeed later on in life. So most of my favorite memories, while I greatly enjoy teaching in the classroom and interacting with students on a daily basis, most of my favorite memories are when I see a former student a year or two or three later and see them having success either in a career path or doing well in a graduate program, or maybe even after having completed a graduate degree and finding some great success out there in our profession in the job market. So I would say my favorite memories are interacting with students at some point in time after they've had my classes, and I get the opportunity to do that quite often.
Uh, what do you think of online teaching? Any new inspiration you acquired from online teaching?
I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of online teaching. That's probably outside of my comfort zone. Right now, we're doing kind of the hybrid model where we're teaching in class, but doing some recordings and providing some opportunities for students who can't be in class. So what this online or at least hybrid online environment has inspired me to do or has forced me to do is it's forced me to learn new teaching techniques. Um, I've had to figure out how to present very difficult concepts remotely rather than relying on back and forth instantaneous interaction with students in a classroom environment. So it's forced me to find different ways to engage students and to get feedback from students and to help students rather than just the lecture presented material. Forced me to learn a lot of new technology as well. I'm outside my comfort zone, but we're learning a lot and we're figuring out how to do it better all the time.
I understand. I also struggle with the online classes. It's very difficult. What words of encouragement do you have for our students?
Well, I tell every student, and I try to encourage every student, regardless of their background, regardless of whether they're coming to us from Oklahoma or from somewhere else in the United States, or from China or some other country, whether they're coming to OSU with a lot of college course background at previous institutions. None of that really matters to me because I tell every student uh, that if they do the following three things, they can achieve great success and can achieve whatever they want to achieve in life. While they're here at OSU participating in classes, whether it's my classes or any other classes, uh, actively participate in class. If it's a face-to-face class, regularly attend class. If it's an online environment, participate in the online activities and do the online work. So that's number one. Number two, study that material that you learned that day again before you go to bed. There's something magical about reinforcing that knowledge, looking over your notes again, rewriting your notes, studying the material one more time for at least a few minutes before you go to bed that night, the night that you have learned something new that day. And finally, read and study any supplementary material. Read the book. If there's an assigned book, read the book. Even if it doesn't seem to follow along directly from the lecture, you'll pick up bits and pieces and tidbits that will help you learn the material. Or if it's not a textbook, if the instructor is posting short articles or supplementary material that they want the students to read, go ahead and do that. And that effort will pay off huge dividends. Uh, Effort equals success. Follow simple learning rules, and you'll be prepared to do whatever you want to do in life. Get a great job in industry, in government, in whatever you want to do, or go on to graduate studies and have great success and be able to do the things that you want to do in life. So, my encouragement to students would be put forth the effort, follow the simple rules that are required to facilitate learning while here at Oklahoma State University or participating in our learning environment. And you can do whatever you want to do. And I've just seen it over and over and over again with thousands of students from different backgrounds who go on to do great things. And that's very encouraging to me and should be encouraging to other students as well.
Thank you for the kind suggestions and encouragement. And the students will see this video. I will share it to them. And I hope you can have a good day.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your work in helping to prepare students for their experience here at Oklahoma State University. Thank you very much, Eva.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.